particles. I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. I mean, I've let my guard down a bit more recently, it seems. Sorry I rushed off. I didn't mean to just leave. I don't know what to even say to you. I'm sorry. To all of you, I need space, and you found your way back to me at least. I'm glad you found your way back to me. That's something I'm glad about. It's been weird for the couple hours I wasn't with you all. I just... can't. I'm gonna pause quickly. Thank you, Jem, for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I will continue in Lore in 1 second. I don't know if there's anyone in chat, so... yeah. Follow Jem people as well. You've also reminded me. Okay, thank you. It's hard, you know. My words are only words unless I have actions towards them, and so far, particles, I haven't had any actions towards you. I've not. I made an apology, but I promise I won't leave you again. You've been here since I was banished. You've seen it all, really. I know you can't remember past before the valley. I guess those are memories I try to suppress myself at times. But we've been through this together. Me and you. I mean, after finding Apollo's sword being destroyed by Warren, I didn't know what to do. I lost the last thing I had of him, of my family. I do what I know best, apparently, is running from things. I didn't want people to see me as weak. I just needed to get away for a bit. And at the time, I'm not happy she followed me, but now I see I needed you. You've always been there, shoulder, like figuratively, to cry on, someone to talk to, someone I depend on. I apologize for the mess. I haven't had too much time to decorate. I mean, this was pretty good to me, but I've been busy. I mean, Humphrey have been busy. I'm doing well, Particles. How are all of you? I'm not gonna get visitors anytime soon that eat meat, unlike myself. Yeah, I need to clean up desperately. Would you like a plushie, Particles? What plushie would you like? I can set it down somewhere. Which one would you like? We can go and place it in a spot you would it to be put. A deer, a raccoon, a frog, or a duck. because you're my family. You mean a lot to me, just as everyone else does. Just as much as Cersei, as much as Jay. Oh, I've left. Jay said she was going to the pharmacy, the infirmary. I'm sure she can keep an eye on the Mars. I trust her. I just don't know what's gonna happen. If anything bad happens, I want to be there. Where would you like your plushie particles then? I can show you around it and we can talk about where you want it. You can have it in here where I stay. Or we can go somewhere else. There's Humphrey. Hello, Humphrey. Look. You're just eating some wheat. He's left some food out. Thank you, Humphrey. He is truly gone now. All I have left are memories, and even then, who knows how much I truly remember. You can slip me near Humphrey particles. We can put you in here. We could eat some of this. Or you can sit down. Would you like to sit down in the grass? There you go. You can sit on the grass for a bit. You don't mind, do you, Humphrey? But I've only just cleared this building out. I need to sort this out a bit more, put a bit more storage potentially. Pretty empty though around here. It's very nice because not many people come around here. I am very solitude, and I guess that still sits with me very easily. I mean, I have sheep and cows, so keep me enough company along with you particles. And then we have the farms. One would say I had the easiest getaway plan if anything happened. I wouldn't leave anyone in Sanctuary, but I have a place to go if anything becomes too much, if people become too much. And you think with everything, Cersei being around, talking to them, talking to Jay about it, and then finding out about the harbour, or particularly the graveyard, even more seeing it in person. It's a lot. I also still need to pick up Aragon. I can't do that yet because I'm not ready to do that. I'm not ready to go back there. I know I need to at some point, but it's gonna take time. I'm afraid, particles, that I'm not gonna be strong enough for what people need me to be. Not just physically, but mentally. I don't know if it's gonna be too much to handle. I debate sometimes if coming to Mythrill Valley was the correct decision. I think about it a lot and I'm never sure, to be honest. I'm glad I met everyone I did, that my friends, that my family. With the amount of pain and suffering people have gone through, I don't know if that was the option. they should have to go through his suffering. I know it's not all my cause, but it's something you think about, you know? You get me. Especially the letter from Loki that I get. I wonder. Should I even survive that punishment at times? I'm glad I did. Who knows why I survive? Everyone has a reason in this world. The gods placed us here. I believe that there is a reason for me, for my existence. I know that what that prophecy said, but I believe I'm more than just a prophecy, more than words, more than what some elves believe me to be. I'm Artemis after all. I'm not just a person in a book, a person to be written about. I have feelings, they matter. But enough about me. Let's talk about Apollo. Because I have a lot of stories about him. I made this kind of monument for him. He was never a fighter or a protector per se, particular either, but he was both at the same time. He would fight with his words and protect with his words, never physical. Until he came here, I believe. He was my brother. He's my other half of my soul. He's the other half of me, my twin. We were always Artemis and Apollo, Apollo and Artemis, never separate, never single though. We were never meant to be apart. He's my brother. He's my twin. What am I meant to do without him? There's nothing physically left of him anymore. Like, I'd trade anything for him to be back. If I would make a deal with any god to swap our places right now. But I know that's not how it works. I can fight, I can beg any god that would listen, which there is really none. It will not change the fact that I've lost you, dear brother. And I want you back so badly. You're everything to me. I know the people, the residents who you met in the harbour. They didn't know you for too long before your passing. Some people who didn't even meet you were affected. And the reason Cersei is helping us is because your death, you affect people every day. And they have never met you. Half of them I lied to saying you're still alive. They don't even know. I think deep down even though I know you are truly gone, you are never coming back. I don't want you to be gone. I can't live without you being gone. I just miss you so much. This might be the first time Since your type, I've truly said how I feel. What I feel, and none of it's good. It's okay to not be alright sometimes. That's what I've learned. But some of us have to be strong for the others. I don't know what to do. You're always the light, Apollo. The sun and the moon. The opposites. The light and the dark. Yin and yang. Where there is light, there's partial darkness, and where there's darkness, there is some light. There is always light in everything. Let me... Where's my elytra? Please, where? Oh no. It's not... Oh, come on, no. I took it off to rest, and that didn't work, but... Come on. Okay, there you are. I think something nicer than just talking to a statue is to, I guess, talk to something. He's named after the sun. You can watch the sun for a bit. Particles. Don't mind the sigils. I've done a lot of talking particles, but I've never really asked how you all are all the time. I kind of assume you're always okay, but I never truly ask, and I do wonder how you are. I miss him too, particles. I miss him too. I honestly don't know half the time what to do without him. He's my brother after all. He's only a little bit older, but he's the only blood family I had left. I have no blood relatives left. As of right now, I have apparently elven royal family, but I don't know if they're alive. But I'll just have to find out one day, maybe. If we make it out of here. No, sorry. When we make it out of here, I'll get to meet them. Do you know what the funny thing is, particles? I only realised more recently. It's kind of funny. Particles, you seem to know more about my brother than you do me, and you spent more time with me. Why don't we change that? You see, My life was simple from a young child. I always knew I wanted to be a demon of the edge. But something I didn't know till I started getting older is that I would always be in Apollo's shadow. I guess where you have a politician for a brother, that is all your parents can brag about. I mean, not many shulks become politicians. But all of that changed when I was banished. I was ashamed to be me. I'm the reason my parents died. You see, my life was simple from a young child. I always knew I wanted to be a demon of the edge. But something I didn't know till I started getting older is that I would always be in Apollo's shadow. I guess where you have a politician for a brother, that is all your parents can brag about. I mean, not many shulks become politicians. But all of that changed when I was banished. I was ashamed to be me. I'm the reason my parents died, and in the end, I was the reason of my brother's death. Since being in the otherworld, I've not had the easiest life. I mean, I cannot exactly blend in with the human settlements due to the horns. The stupid horns. Some places didn't like magic, so I had to be careful with my bow. So, I took on work that took me to a place where people didn't care what you looked like. Somehow in the hellish flames, I found a friend. But all good things must come to an end. I had to find a way home. I had to leave her. She was better off without me, or so I thought. I set off to find any information I could on how to get home. I found a place called Mythrill Valley around 6 years ago. I lived in a mountain back then. I eventually built a tavern and made friends. I met a demon called Karma, who helped me remember how I was to get home. Only to learn that if I went home, I would die. I could not go back to Apollo, to Lurkia. I had to adapt in this new world even more as I would be staying here. Staying here was one of the best and worst things I could have done. The friends I made were worth it, but the pain brought by the shapeshifter called Sleeve was the worst thing. My friends lost their souls to someone who stole my face. None of it was my fault, but to this day I still blame myself for what happened to the people I consider my family. Now, we have Warren trying to kill us all, a god. But we will still fight. I will fight for the people I care for. One of the best things about staying are my friends. Even though I did not know at the time of meeting some of these people that they would mean so much to me. Even if I'm not in contact with some now, I'm glad to have them a part of my family. It's little and broken, but still good. I had a family, but something felt empty. I did not actually know too much about my own family, my elven side. After a while, I found something. I found out I come from a royal line of Telri. I'm yet to meet any of my family from that side, if I have anyone left.